sweat, and tears. My life's been full of it. 7 days a week I work, daylight till dark, trying to make a better man of myself and trying to make a better life for those around me and those that I care for. And now I know that if you're watching this video, your life has been full of blood, sweat, and tears in your own right to get you to the point that you're at in your life right now. And now we got a group of fucking politicians thinking that they're gonna take our rights away, that our blood and our sweat and our tears, the same fucking thing that this country is built on, blood, sweat, and tears of other men who gave their lives so that we could live a life of fucking freedom and prosperity in what could be one of the richest countries in this world. But instead, we're watching our politicians bankrupt this country, give billions of fucking dollars away offshore, while our fucking people in this country go without water, drinkable water, proper shelter, fucking homeless. We can go on and on. The corruption never fucking ends. This country was built on blood, sweat, and tears, people. Our freedoms are in jeopardy. We're being attacked from within by our own fucking government. And it's gonna take blood, sweat, and it's gonna take fucking tears to regain what's rightfully ours, to cast this fucking useless, corrupt government the fuck out. Anybody that belongs to the World Economic Forum should be cast out from any type of government in this country.
Hello, everyone. My name is Swamp.
I like my rusty van, my bearded cat. Yes, that's all I need.
Happy Friday, everybody. That's right, I'm back this Friday. Ready to rock. Better than ever. Bigger and better than ever. We've got What Are They Mad About Now? Number 15 coming today. And something that it's been too long, I think, since we did this. We got a Swamp News today as well. And of course, we'll talk a little bit about the funniest political stunt that's happened in a long time. The migrants, you can't see the air quotes, migrants being sent to Martha's Vineyard, and how everyone's upset that they have to actually be sanctuary cities and sanctuary states. It was just so much easier for them when they didn't have to deal with the people that they were supposedly making a sanctuary for. It's funny how that works out. I mean, who could have seen it coming, really? So, this Swamp News that we're going to go into today is about The Little Mermaid. So I think before we get into the Swamp News, we should probably watch this trailer real quick. Everyone's, I know everyone's super stoked to see the yet another live-action adaptation of a Disney classic, because that's exactly what Hollywood has been lacking. We just have not had enough of that. I know I've been missing it at the very least. You know, I feel like we just don't get enough. So, first thing, let's just take a few seconds here because it's a short trailer. It's only like a minute and a half long. Let's just go over the trailer real quick, just in case you haven't seen it, so you can be up to speed on the latest travesty that Disney's working on. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Another stupid live adaptation. God. And look at this nonsense. This is like The Lion King. Live adaptation? Oh yeah, this is live. This is live action. Why not just call it computer animated? This is not live action. But anyway. Just looks like an HD version of Finding Nemo, really. Total live action. It totally actually kind of does look more like a HD version of Finding Nemo, doesn't it? Who is even asking for this stuff? That's how you know Disney's out of ideas. I don't think anyone was clamoring for a CGI remake of The Little Mermaid, but sure. Wait a minute. Now I get it. Now I see why people are so upset about this. I get it now. I get it. It's because they made Ariel look like that thing from Splice. That's the problem. I think now I get it. Now I understand why everyone's up in arms. Fair enough. That's a fair critique. I mean, it's not my first choice either. That was a weird movie, Splice. I think I'm going to watch that again soon. Amazing. I cannot wait for this undersea version of Splice to happen. It's just it's going to be great. I can't wait. This is exactly what we've been missing. Disney finally figured it out. This is what the people want. This is what the people want. All right. Now that everyone's up to speed, it's been several weeks, but I am happy to present to you Swamp News. Good evening, America, and happy Friday. My name is Swamp Johnson, and this is Swamp News. Matt Walsh is racist. Daily Wire host says it's unscientific to cast a black person as a mermaid. Matt Walsh slammed for saying Black Little Mermaid isn't scientific. Anti-trans troll Matt Walsh says black mermaids aren't scientific in an on-air meltdown. Now, if you haven't heard, The Little Mermaid was recently re-released as a live-action adaptation by Disney, with Ariel being played by a black woman. So, of course, well-known anti-trans, anti-gay, homophobic, anti-immigrant, racist, demon spawn, totally 100% serious all the time, far-right, extremist, Daily Wire conservative commentator Matt Walsh had the worst possible things to say about this development. According to Matt Walsh, this is how The Little Mermaid should actually be portrayed in a live-action adaptation. In an obvious racist tirade about how most deep-sea dwelling creatures have translucent skin and are skeletal and hideous, it is quite clear that what Matt Walsh is actually saying is that he hates when black people are in movies. But of course, the anti-black mermaid far-right extremist contingent on Twitter came to Matt Walsh's defense, saying it was a joke. Thankfully, there were keyboard warriors on Twitter who were able to shut down this argument, with people like Zach Hunt saying, "You can set your watch by how quickly racists like Matt play the 'I was just kidding' card when they get called out for their obvious racism." And Zach wasn't the only one to take on noted far-right anti-black mermaid extremist Matt Walsh. Victoria said, wait, Matt Walsh says there's science behind his racist take on the Little Mermaid casting? Is someone going to break it to him that mermaids are mythical creatures and Disney makes animated features for kids? Thank you, Victoria. You sure got him with that one. Josh Marshall says, LOL, from a scientific perspective, I shouldn't laugh because the racism isn't funny, but the struggle to present their racism as scientific? Have you met any fish? They don't look like people. With a few exceptions, they're not white. What a effing clown. A quick note, I feel like I wouldn't be doing my journalistic duty if I did not point out that mermaids, in fact, are not fish. But Josh's point still stands strong. We here at Swamp News will never accept this type of bigotry, and we will never acknowledge that people like Matt Walsh should ever be allowed to have a platform, have a house, live a life, or generally exist on the planet Earth. Anti-black mermaid bigotry needs to be stopped. How can you believe that something like this, which far-right extremist anti-mermaid bigots are calling scientifically accurate mermaids, would make a better film than rehashing another old Disney classic and simply swapping the race of the main character is beyond me. Though, actually, I kind of like this one. But, as usual, far-right anti-black mermaid extremist Matt Walsh doubled down on his Disney bigotry, tweeting, I'd like to alert Media Matters that I also oppose any and all iterations of Beauty and the Beast on the grounds that the film advocates bestiality. Also, Gaston was the good guy in that film, but that's a whole other conversation. Truly shocking anti-LGBTQIAPB bigotry. Now, you have come to expect a certain level of journalism, a certain level of honesty, and a certain level of fact-checking to come from Swamp News. So I'm going to play the clip in question that has stirred up such controversy, just controversy, and just condemnation. Here's Matt Walsh in his own words.
Max Winter says, a black actor playing the Little Mermaid really is a case of white erasure. All forms of art, including fairy tales, are meant to be reflections of the author's experiences and observations. Hans Christian Andersen probably based the Little Mermaid based on experiences he went through in his home country of Denmark, so it makes sense that most of his characters would be white, since that's the world and the people he was surrounded by. Yeah, I'm given the way that we deal with these sorts of issues, I'm sympathetic to that. Now, I would be fine, like we talked about yesterday. We don't have to rehash the entire thing, but if we all agreed that race in films and TV shows, especially fictional stories, don't matter, and we're going to take a kind of colorblind casting approach, and it doesn't matter as long as the actor is good. If we could all agree on that, then I'd be on board. And as I said, that's basically what it was for many years, what it was back in the 90s. But what I cannot abide by is the double standard thing where we say, well, the casting in casting matters only for certain races and not for others. No, we're not doing that. Also, by the way, with The Little Mermaid, can we also just mention that from a scientific perspective, okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have someone with darker skin who lives deep in the ocean. I mean, if anything, not only should the Little Mermaid be pale, she should actually be translucent. If you look at deep sea creatures, they're like translucent. They have no kind of pigmentation whatsoever. And they're just like these horrifying, they look like skeletons floating around in the ocean. That's what the Little Mermaid should look like. She should be totally pale and skeletal, where you can see her skull through her face. And that would actually be a version of Little Mermaid that I would watch.
All right, that was pretty funny. My name is Swamp Johnson, and this has been Swamp News. I'm glad we were able to get to the bottom of this dark moment in American history. anti-black mermaid racists are just they're just the worst. If anything, actually, Matt Walsh has outed himself as an ethno-C nationalist extremist, which is beyond the beyond of bigotry. I thought after Atlantis was no longer a thing, and everything was kind of, I thought everything in the water was fine, but here's Matt Walsh bringing back ethno-C nationalists. It ain't right. Is really all I have to say about that. Yeah, if we can. That's going to be the next Aquaman movie. Is there'll be a man who looks exactly like Matt Walsh who's trying to purge Atlantis of black mermaids, and Aquaman is going to have to fight that is really hard to say, ethno-C nationalist extremists from the from dry land, from the two-legged bigots that walk around up there. All right, should we get into what are they mad about now? Number 15. Before we do, though, I gotta do it. We gotta do the plug. Don't forget, it's still Trucker Hat Month. 2 more weeks left. Have TikTok get fired, be armed, be dangerous, be moral, make asylums great again, and the swamp hat. Get yours today. That kind of sounds like a threat. You're going to get yours. Damn right, you're going to get yours. Okay. It's been far too long. What are they mad about now? Number 15.
Okay, I will tell you something that I hate, something that drives me crazy. I hate when I hear boomers, older people, I hate when I hear them say, everyone's gay now.
I hate when I hear people say boomers.
I'm getting really heated about this because we've been gay. We just couldn't tell you because you burned us at the stake. A lot of you still don't think Eleanor Roosevelt was a lesbian. There's now an instance that I slightly agree with the boomers. It's this younger generation. A lot of you have never been in love with your best friend and then had it not work out. And that shows. As you talk to queer kids now, you say, oh, who's your first crush? They say, oh, it was my best friend. I'm like, ugh, same. Are you okay? Are you doing okay? They're like, yeah, we're dating. You're what? Like, I told her, and then she told me she liked me too, and now, like, we're dating. We've been together for a year. Because that did not happen when I was in high school. So I see something like that, and then I hear the boomers say something like, everyone's gay now. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe everyone is gay now. This is Biden's America, people.
Oh, the cringe. The cringe. Yeah, being in love with your first crush, or your first crush being, a best friend or something when you were younger, it's totally something only the queers could ever identify with. All right, what are they mad about now? If you've not played this game before, I'm going to show you a picture of a totally reasonable person who is not crazy at all. I'm going to give you 3 options, and you have to choose which one they are so angry about. First up, she looks like a very reasonable, sane person. Is this person angry about hashtag sex work is real work, hashtag reproductive rights, hashtag fascism? Place your votes now. Hashtag sex work is real work and hashtag reproductive rights tied for first. Oh no! Hashtag sex work is real work pulls ahead, 46% of the vote. We still got a few more people to place a vote, and then we will be finding out what's going on. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Man, it's sex work is real work and reproductive rights just neck and neck. They're tied again. And unless we get another vote, that might be where it's ending. Is that it? Are we going to have a tie? The first one right out of the gate. If you watch TikTok Tuesday, you know how much I hate when there's a tie. But for this one, it doesn't matter as much. I mean, it's just polling to see what you guys think and see if the majority of you can get it right or not. Man, it will not budge. You guys are torn between sex work is real work and reproductive rights. All right, well, it's tied then. You guys could not make a decision. So it is a tie. Let's see which one it actually is.
So we really have to talk about something now of what's ethical and what's right and what's borderline illegal.
You really look like you know what's ethical, so tell me more about that.
Don't. I do OF, schmoly schmans.
Oh,
and
shocker.
I make a shit ton of money there, and I've been doing it since like 3 months after I turned 18.
That sounds
and it got
healthy.
to the point that you people were screenshotting my schnoods and sending it to my family members, which caused them to disown me and not speak to me anymore. And I respect and love my family more than anything. So I started wearing a suit head to cover my face because I was tired of seeing my body posted with my face all over the internet.
Posted it.
But guess what I've been seeing
You
for the past
posted
3
it.
days now? People on TikTok are taking those screenshots, duetting my videos or stitching my videos, and posting those said schnoods and explicit photos to TikTok for my
Oh no, it's the consequences of my own actions.
I have an extreme issue with that. Not only are you taking my content and posting it for children to see.
Really?
Well, that's the main big thing. You're posting my shit and letting children see it.
You definitely seem like the arbiter of all things moral and
because I'm an adult
and just
and
here.
I know what's borderline zoophilia and what's okay between consenting adults. Okay? So
yeah,
mind your
okay.
business.
Oh, calm down.
Get out of my life. Oh my god, just do better. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally me just having facial privacy.
Oh, facial
Spoiler
privacy.
Content warning, but I don't fucking act like an animal. I'll do a cute pose, but I'm literally wearing a head just so my face isn't fucking shown anymore.
The canary's letting you know. It's time to run.
Are you mad I'm a plus size fat person? Are you mad that I own costumes that cost thousands and thousands of dollars each and I own multiple, therefore I have money?
No. It's mainly the gross nature of the things that you're talking about. All right, next up. Let's see if we can actually not end up with a tie on this one. And, I will never understand how people can post, make adult content of themselves and then act like they're the victim when it ends up somewhere else on the internet. You posted it on the internet. It's almost like someone could have seen this coming, I mean, jeez. I know it seems like it's totally unfair and out of left field, but, whatever. She's the authority on all moral issues, apparently. Okay, number 2. Is this lady angry about no human is illegal, abortion rights, or Black Lives Matter? I don't even have to have the music turned on so I can hear it in my headphones. I don't have to have it coming through a monitor, but I choose to. Because I don't know about you guys, but I groove hard to all of the What Are They Mad About Now soundtrack. It's going to become as iconic as the Jeopardy theme song. No tie this time. At least not yet. No human is illegal, coming in first place with 41% of the vote. Vote now or forever hold your peace. We still got a few stragglers showing up late to the polls. And don't forget, the only way you can register to vote here in Swamp County is with a super chat. So your votes will not be counted unless you have indeed registered to vote in this county. I don't make the rules. That's that's just state regulations. We're all victim to it, We're all subject to it. How do we get another tie? What are you guys doing? Okay, we broke the tie. All right. Blue Jay, you can only mail in 30 ballots as long as one of them is you and the other 29 are from dead people. As long as they're from dead people, then it's totally cool. Oh, Machin. Thank you so much, man. Now you can send in as many votes as you want. You buy votes here. Anthony, either way, that's coming out sounding a little racist. Just all right, it looks like abortion rights coming in at 42%. don't forget, if you haven't yet, switch the chat to live chat instead of... They always default it on top chat, which means you're going to miss chat because they filter stuff out. So, yeah, switch to the live chat. Unfortunately, I don't have it set up on this one, only on the main page. Here. Hang on. I messed up on my super thanks for the super chats. Here we go.
You've been the big guy for 6 months now in the White House. Can you take us behind the scenes, something that was extraordinary or unusual that happened that stands out to you?
Here's the deal. I want to say, I like to walk out of my robe to go in.
Classic. All right, abortion rights comes in first place. 42% of the vote. I don't know if you've heard, but the abortion rights our abortion rights are under attack, you know. All right, show me abortion rights.
My body, my choice. Period.
Oh.
These so-called pro-lifers are the type to place a dozen eggs in the grass and call that a chicken farm. They're the type to place an engine in the driveway and tell their daughter, "Happy 16th, Daddy bought you a car." They're the type to drop off a bag of flour, shredded cheese, and marinara at your doorstep and be like, "Pizza delivery." They're the type to look at a seed and call it a tree. I find it interesting how politicians claim every seed matters, that we need to plant more trees when they refuse to provide sufficient resources for the trees that we already have. Our trees have been poisoned,
my God, you're
deprived
so stupid.
of water, subjected to deforestation. Politicians care so much about the seed but couldn't care less about the tree it becomes. Sarah Sanders has the audacity to claim, "We gonna do everything to ensure that the little saplings feel as safe in the soil as they would in the forest," as if the forests aren't burning in fire right before our eyes because these thoughts and prayers take the rightful place of the fire ban that we should have implemented decades ago. And for politicians that claim, "Oh, well, they may be a little clump of cells right now, but those embryos are the future leaders of America." Well, then we may as well appoint those embryos our leaders right now, because a clump of cells with no self-awareness, consciousness, or intellect could easily govern the country way better than the riffraff that's doing it right now. It's like they want to talk about cells. Okay,
oh, is she
how
ripping
about we
on
talk
Biden?
about the cells
okay.
that the villains going around assaulting our women and killing our babies should be locked away in? But instead, thanks to this country's negligence, they're running free while we're running for our lives. And for those that like to use the angle, "Well, that fetus you aborted could have found the cure for cancer." Well, if by found the cure, you mean found where the government is hiding the cure to keep Big Pharma up and running, but that's a whole nother topic. But if that's the angle you want to use...
How much you want to bet she loves Big Pharma for the vaccines,
though? The more than qualified for your med school that you turned down simply because of her name could have cured cancer. The queer kid you bullied into suicide could have cured cancer.
Oh my God. How come it's the people who are arguing in favor of abortion rights make you want to make abortion legal? And you're like, God, I wish you were aborted. This wouldn't have happened.
Like, sir... Mr. Supreme Court Justice, please explain how you're going to make laws about our bodies when yours is literally decaying right before our eyes. So you know what? Go right ahead. Look at an egg and call that a chicken. Look at an engine and call that a car.
Man.
Look at a bag of flour and call that a pizza. But until this country is willing to harness America's ingredients of potential and turn it into a sustainable home for everyone of every background, both inside and outside the womb, then this country will forever be seen as a dish that leaves its people empty, disappointed, and forever starving.
Holy crap, lady. That is the definition of a nagging woman. Holy crap. Jeez. And you know what? She claimed that was slam poetry in her video. She claims to be a famous slam poet. So I don't know. Did you like that spoken word? You know, we always make jokes about how women shouldn't be comedians because they're not funny. Well, apparently women shouldn't just shouldn't be in the arts in general, because damn, lady. It's jokes, guys. It's jokes. Next up. Is this woman angry about not going viral, systemic racism, or right-wing trolls in her comments? Vote now. Anthony, Sarah Silverman begs to differ, okay? All right, what's our first tie gonna be? Every single one of these has had a tie for at least a minute, so let's let's see what happens. All right, the last few votes trickling in. Right-wing trolls in the comments is coming in first place right now, 50%. I think she was trying to make a mushroom on her cardigan there. It didn't quite turn out that good, but hey, at least you tried. You tried. All right, is that it? Everyone voted? Looks like right-wing trolls coming in first place with 50%. Right-wing trolls. Let's see. Could it be right-wing trolls? Let's go.
Hello and welcome to my villain arc. I uploaded this video right here, which with my following of over 220,000 people should be blowing up. And it's absolutely hilarious. So if you want to support a creator that looks like me, can you all go check out that video, leave comments, share it with your friends, because I worked hard on that and I want some attention. Thank you.
Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Hey, I am a person of color and a woman, and I made a video. It should be viral. Why are you not watching it? Is it because I'm unlikable? Impossible. Okay. Next up. You know, it's frustrating when I start typing these options and then I realize apparently I don't know how to spell a word that I thought I knew how to spell. But that's all part of the fun. Okay. Is this woman angry about? I just realized this is kind of the same thing, but sorry. Hang on, having a moment here with the poll. Here we go. Okay. Is she angry about targeted harassment? Fascists in her comments, which I guess you could also call right-wing trolls, right? Fascists in her comments, or stolen content? You know, if she wasn't a woman, we would say that she has a very punchable face in this picture. I would never say that about a woman, obviously. I'm just saying, if she wasn't a woman, you know, she's got that look that she's given there. That's a punchable face. Not a woman. Not a woman. If a man made that expression. Though, you know what? I didn't ask her pronouns, so maybe that is a man. I don't know. It's 2022 after all. Three-way tie. Okay, there we go. At least we broke the three-way tie. We all jumped on the same joke. Don't know her pronouns, don't assume her identity. What is a woman? We all jumped on that. All right. Fascists in her comments is coming in first place. Vote now or forever hold your peace. Okay, fascists in her comments coming in first place with 44% of the vote. This one's kind of divided, so let's see. Let's see what we got.
My question to places like, you know, these news outlets that are using my content without my consent, especially the ones about like the Planet Fitness stuff, like clearly I'm like Sue happy and I'm just like suing everyone out here. You're really making videos, like you're really stealing my content without my consent and without paying me, promoting videos that are about me.
They're using your TikTok videos without your consent?
Stuff. So if this has happened to you, here's what you're gonna do. And if anybody like, you know, the Daily Dot or something wants to make this viral too and post it, please do. I'll send you an invoice.
Is she gonna sue me?
Here we got Dextero. They only had a form to fill out, but we've got The Sun, and they used so many of my pictures and videos, so I sent them this. To whom it may concern, I am contacting you regarding the article posted on August 17th, 2022. I would like to make you aware that the videos, 1 video and 6 images using the
Oh
article
my
are my
God.
intellectual property, which I have not given permission for the Sun to use, as no prior agreement or permission has been made, so are given to the use of this video or images. Please accept this email as an invoice for the one-time use of my content, charged at a standard of $400 USD per video and $150 USD per image.
$400?
I'm adding an additional fee of $250 USD for my intellectual property. Without my consent, full payment of $1,150 USD should be made via bank transfer within 14 days of receipt of invoice. Please reply to me directly within email within 48 hours to confirm receipt of this invoice.
Oh
and I
my
will provide details
God.
where the payment should be made if these specified terms are not met. I will
Oh,
assume that
Margin,
the
see you later,
unlawful
man.
Commercial use of my intellectual property is within copyright infringement, for which I will charge an additional whatever. So I did that for the Irish Sun and the UK Sun.
$400 for a
Y'all
TikTok
really
video,
effed up was with the Planet Fitness one
$1,200 for a
with
picture.
Distractify and the Daily Dot, because y'all literally used so many of my videos, which so much money. Not only that, but there is false information in there because they never contacted me. They're making statements on my behalf and on behalf of the company. That could actually impact the legal case and the litigations that are going to be, you know, happening with Planet Fitness. My lawyer was like, yeah, this can impact the case, so this is what I sent them. I'm contacting you regarding the article posted on August 8, 2022.
Oh my God.
2 videos, 2 images, Distractify, $400 per video, $150. I was like, you know what, I'm going to throw in another $500 to compensate for any issues that this article has caused me with in regard to my legal case. Yeah, so, they have 48 hours to get back to me, all of them. So yeah, these companies are literally making so much on ad revenue from these articles. It's not even funny. And here's the effed up thing. You can literally watch my TikToks on their page. They've chopped them up. Some of them, they've cut off my little logo where it says my app. Not okay. Because that's, you know, then people aren't going to my channel to watch it. They're going to yours, and you're collecting ad money because every 2 seconds in my video that you're playing, you're putting a freaking ad. So you're lucky that I'm not suing you for more. But anyway, I know
posted something on the internet.
So stay smart.
Oh my Lord. Lady, you posted something to social media. Calm the hell down. Damn. All right, up next. Side note. This person claims to have DID. The diverse, or what is it called? It's DID, something identity disorder, where the Sybil thing, you know, split, claims to have multiple personalities. There's a lot of people on TikTok who claim that, and it's the ones like this that really drive me nuts. Who actually, yeah, there you go, disassociative. That's the word I was looking for. It's split personality, but apparently you're a bigot if you say. If you say split personality now, that's a bigoted term. You're not supposed to say that, but yeah, this dude, these are the worst ones where you can tell this person actually believes it, which is, there's the ones that are obviously doing it for clicks. This dude is a wacko. Okay. And actually, this guy with split personality, he actually could use the pronoun they, right? I mean, he could make an argument. If he really believes he's got a bunch of people in his head, they would be an accurate pronoun. Anyway, side note. Are they angry about racism, transphobia, or infamous Jewish Nazi Ben Shapiro? Yeah, you got Shapiro, the Jewish Nazi. You got Larry Elder, the white face of, or the black face of white supremacy. I guess he's wearing white face to be a white supremacist. I don't know. It's all good times, you know. It's just fun stuff all around. Well, yeah, they changed it in the DSM-5, and it's supposed to be, you know, offensive to not use it. Doesn't sound as cool as split personality, as far as I'm concerned. Come on, Vic, you can't go down that rabbit hole. What if one personality hates Ben Shapiro and the other personality is Ben Shapiro? Or at the very least is right wing. Now that would be a hell of a thing. Man, Ben Shapiro coming in first. I have to end the poll right now because Ben Shapiro's coming in first place with 69. Nice. All right. Is them mad about Ben Shapiro? Let's find out.
Hi everybody, it's April, and let's talk about racism.
Oh!
And this is coming from somebody that is not white, but was raised heavily Republican. Like, heavily Republican.
Heavily.
We have spent the majority of our adult life trying to unlearn and reevaluate everything we were taught growing up. From people telling us that gay people should be put in a rocket and sent to the moon because there's no air, to when we had a significant other that was not white, told we were just going through a phase. Yeah.
But you're not white.
Racism is systematic. It impacts every part of life.
How does that make sense?
It is rampant, and it is sadly still widely accepted in most of the country. And a lot of people still have the viewpoint of thinking, I'm not racist, so my viewpoint can't be racist. Nobody wants to be called racist. But everybody should check their racial biases.
I will gladly call everyone racist.
Constantly. Rant over.
That was a good rant, my friend. No, that was... I feel like we all learned a lot. We all came away... You made some good points. We came away from that, I think, having our minds changed. And our hearts softened, honestly. Next up. Everyone's favorite non-binary TikToker. I don't know who this woman is. I just know that she says she's non-binary, so. Is this non-binary TikToker... Yeah, people rip on me all the time for not respecting identities. I respect the shit out of people's identities. I say it all the time. Okay. Is this non-binary person upset about racist gamers, penis envy, or slut shaming? Or is she upset about the rising costs of hair dye? That's a legitimate concern. Oh, it won't let me do it. Damn it, YouTube. Which word don't you like? Let's try this. Maybe Wow, there's 2 words in this that YouTube doesn't like. It won't let me use these words. Let's try it again. There we go. Is our non-binary friend angry about racist gamers, penis envy, or slut shaming? Wow, we're already an hour into the stream. I usually cap these at around hour and a half, 2 hours, and we've still got quite a few people up. We might not get to the immigrants in Martha's Vineyard, but you know, whatever. What are they mad about now is more important. Racist gamers coming in first place with 67% of the vote. As they should. Racist gamers are always coming in first place. I mean, duh. Did you guys see? I put it in the Discord, a screenshot of it. They whoever is running the new Call of Duty online stuff, they updated their terms of service and stuff. They're trying to crack down on the 13-year-olds using racial slurs on Call of Duty. After a decade, they're finally trying to crack down on it. All right, is that everybody? Are we all voting? Bueller? Honestly, Vic, if you can't do that, like, I don't know that I would have even played Call of Duty online all those years ago if I couldn't do that. I mean, what's the point of it? Can you guys try to manipulate the results of this a little bit so that racist gamers can come out with 69% like Ben Shapiro did? Because I just want to see racist gamers 69%. That's just for the meme. Come on, guys. All right, fine. Racist gamers coming in first place. Oh, right when I hit end. You guys did it. Racist gamers, 69%. Nicely done. Right under the wire. Snuck it in on me. Makes me proud to be a racist gamer. All right, let's find out. Is this non-binary person angry about racist gamers? Let's go.
You know what irritates the hell out of me as an AFAB non-binary person?
Everything?
It's when people consistently assume that because I am gender fluid, because I am non-binary, that I have downstairs envy.
Oh.
I don't. I do not want one. I think it'd be fun. I think I would have gotten into a hell of a lot more trouble. I think I may have been twice as much of a fuckboy if I had one. But it is not something I crave. It's not something I dream about. It's not something I fantasize about. I'm good with my cat. And it really, really kind of bugs me that everybody I talk to just kind of assumes that I have bottom envy. Even queer people just assume it sometimes. Why is that? Like, what the hell?
You know, I am not a psychologist. But you know, they say that when everyone starts telling you maybe it's time to go home, you've had a few too many, then maybe it is time to go home. You know, maybe if everyone tells you, hey, when you do this, you're kind of an asshole, and everyone tells you that, and you just assume everyone's wrong. No, I mean, maybe there's something that you're doing, because that whole video to me was just screaming penis envy. So, and you know what? I'm actually offended Because as an owner of a penis, I feel like if you don't have a penis, you don't have a right to talk about it. No penis, no opinion. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I wish we could all stop being bigots for a second. That would just be great. All right. Is the woke granny angry about COVID deniers, The Handmaid's Tale, or racist white supremacists, as opposed to the not racist white supremacists? Oh, come on, YouTube. What word do you not like about this now? This hasn't happened in a while where they're keeps blocking my. Hang on, let me try this again. There it goes. Is she angry about COVID deniers, The Handmaid's Tale, or racist white supremacists? I think maybe it didn't like COVID denier. I don't know. Yeah, it used to be the word white, but I guess it's not the word white, it's white people. Whenever, because that happened to me a couple different times when we first started doing these live streams. I tried to put white people and it wouldn't let me do it. I had to, censor it with an asterisk to make it go through. I guess they're always changing it. You know, it's whatever is offensive that week is what they don't allow. Yeah, if you go back at like, I can't remember if it was the first or second What Are They Mad About Now live streams that we did that I tried to put white people as one of the options and it just wouldn't do it. No, it happened. And I think it happened twice. Yeah, translucent will be banned for sure this week. Today is just a day of ties, man. I mean, the COVID deniers is in first place, but Handmaid's Tale and the racist white supremacists are tied in second. We still got a few stragglers. Place your votes. Place your votes now. Despite popular belief, we do not accept mail-in ballots. They will be shredded. You know what's funny is before Matt Walsh started this whole translucent thing, That used to be, I used to see people try to use that online as a slur for white people. And now the same people on the left who were using it as a slur for white people are offended by it. I don't. None of the white slurs ever stick. They want them to, and it just doesn't work. I've had people use them against me, and I just always go, okay, yeah, sure. All right. Coming in first place, the COVID deniers, non-believers, whatever you want to call it. Are you saying wait, is that our word now? We took it back? The translucent? They used to call us it as a slur, and now we've reappropriated, we've reclaimed the T word. I like it. I like it. Feels good. Feels good, man. All right. Let's see what she's mad about.
Yeah, I'm quite certain that I just need to become the bitch that I originally was when I first started on this app, because
good way to start.
number one, being kind has only gotten me taken advantage of, and number two, people continuously mistake my kindness for weakness.
Oh,
now,
wow.
let me impart some knowledge on the mayonnated folks out there, okay?
Mayonnated?
If you come to a group of people because your ex-best friend, Becky, used a racial slur and you want Becky called out for her use of that racial slur, so that group of people thereby calls Becky out, and you then decide you want to kiki it with Becky again and become besties,
What the hell are you
my
talking
friend,
about?
are a racist and a white supremacist.
Oh, wow.
See, by you becoming besties with Becky again, you basically
I really don't know what
said
she's
it's
talking
okay
about,
for
though.
Becky to use that racial
What is
slur.
she talking about?
And therefore, you are a piece of shit. Just like Becky.
What? Well, she was angry. That's for sure. That's about all I know. I don't know what kiki it and whatever she was saying. Yeah, I have no idea. I just know that she said racist white supremacist and she was angry. So that's about as that's about as far as I could get. All right. Man, let's see if there's something in the list, on this list, that YouTube gets mad about. All right, is this lovely lady angry about... Oh, cool, went through. Is this lovely young lady angry about white baristas, police brutality, or Roe v. Wade? I'm pretty much always right in the middle of quitting smoking, so maybe that'll encourage me to finally give it up for good. Wow. White baristas are running away with it. 100% of the vote so far. Oh my gosh. 100%. Is this going to be the first blowout we've ever seen? White baristas, 100%. No, honestly, is it because you think she's mad about white baristas, or is it just in general people just don't like baristas? I think we all maybe need to check our biases here, you know? I mean, I don't like coffee shops in general, so any barista I'm not a fan of, especially at Starbucks. Hey, we've all had service jobs at one point or another. Come on. Nothing wrong with that. Justin, I'm sorry. I do slightly look down on anyone who admits that they go to Starbucks. Sorry, brother. We can still be friends. It's no big deal, but I do think slightly less of anyone who goes to Starbucks. Or a coffee shop in general. You know, if I'm driving to work at 6 a.m., I'm going to be a man. I'm going to find the 124-hour bar, go in and take a shot of whiskey like a man, and then I'm going to go to work. All right? This coffee shop. What are you? Bunch of queers. All right, is that it? No more votes? No more votes? Man, white baristas almost got 100%. Oh, hey. Thanks, Vic. I appreciate it. Don't leave before I can get your, get your super chat thanks going. Here we go. Well, first we gotta watch the coins fall in the jar. That's always fun. Oh, one of them fell out. But thank you, Vic.
You know, going to my mind's going blank now. What's happening? What, I can't remember. I'm gonna lose track. My mind's going blank now. What are you talking about? What the hell's going on here? Where the hell are we? My mind's going blank now. I can't remember. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. What am I doing here? My mind's going blank now. Where am I heading? I keep forgetting I'm in prison. Where am I? No idea.
All right. White baristas coming in first place. Let's see.
Name one archetype of a friend you just cannot stand. I will go first. Y'all might eat me up, but I don't give a damn. I cannot stand the birthday archetype. Now hear me out.
What?
I'm not talking about those girls who are boom boom cat. Y'all know the girls who got everything prepared. This is where we gonna be at. This is the color to wear. Send your money before we go to dinner. It's on one check like boom, 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 cat. I'm talking about the girls who be walking around this bitch acting like 10-year-olds. You 36. Like, I used to think it was normal because I'm always
I feel like I respect the sentiment, but I don't know what we're talking about. You don't lose
your shit because it's your birthday. But then I realized, like, this is not normal. You should not be walking around crying, acting like a 10-year-old. Like, bitches get beat up on their birthday every year. You are no exception.
What?
You don't get to treat people like minions and be stressed out and take it out on them because you trying to force some shit. If it's not giving, it's not giving.
What is
Girls
she mad
will literally
about?
break the bank, spin a blast just to throw a party with a whole bunch of money.
I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea.
I do not be feeling bad when I see them girls throw them grandass parties and then don't nobody show up. Because why you invite them fake ass hoes anyway? That's on you.
What?
Goofy, goober. I do not understand that archetype.
Okay, well, that one was my bad because I don't have the slightest idea what she was mad about. And she kept saying the word archetype. I don't think she was using it properly. I have no idea. I have no idea what that was about. Please send me an email if you can decipher whatever the hell that was. I have no idea. Oh, come on. That was the only trick poll we've had. I always have at least... Well, usually I got one per... Or maybe like twice a month, or, you know, every other one I got some trick polls in there, you know. I must have watched that damn thing 100 times. I could not, for the life of me, figure out what it was that she was mad about. I guess, you know, every other what are they mad about now? We have a trick poll. You gotta keep it interesting, you know, keep it fun. All right, so we're back to this crazy lady. Grandma Woke over here. Is she mad about... Well, I mean, you know it has to be something to do with something to being racist, because... I don't know. She's the person that you think of when you think of a racist old white lady, so she has to way overcompensate for it. So, is Grandma Woke angry about racist Republicans, racist cops, or racist truckers? Are you saying that her meth dealer is up charges her because she's white, so she's angry about that? Racist meth prices? Or is she mad she gets a discount because it's her boyfriend who sells it, and so she thinks that everyone else who buys it, who are a bunch of black people, that he's charging them more, so it's racist meth prices? Meth is involved somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Meth and racism. That's Grandma Woke to a T. Meth and racism. Racist Republicans coming in with 71% of the vote. I can only hope that trend continues in all elections going forward. All right, Grandma Woke, what you got?
I have a question for all the Republicans who claimed they weren't racist. You know what I'm talking about. They sounded something like this. Oh, I'm not racist. My grandchild is biracial. Oh, I'm not racist.
That would be a
my
sure
boyfriend
sign, yeah.
is Latinx. Oh, I'm not
Latinx.
racist. My best friend is black. Yeah, I have a
That
question
is also
for all
a
of
sure
you.
sign that you're not
Will
racist.
you now be switching your political party?
Huh?
Will you now be switching your political party?
Why?
Since the Republican Party is pushing for the banning of interracial marriage, will you be standing up for your grandchild, your best friend, and your boyfriend? Or will you finally be admitting that you're a racist?
I'm sorry, what? Wow. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Republicans are pushing to ban interracial marriage. I don't know. You just go with it. That's just... She read it somewhere, or someone told her. I don't know. The voice in her head said it as something. All right. You know, this woman looks kind of normal-ish in this freeze frame, but man, we'll have to go over her TikTok account on on TikTok Tuesday, because she is terrible. All right, so this one's going to be formatted slightly differently. Is she mad about people not knowing? And then the three options. So is she mad about people not knowing her gender, her race, or her name? Man, she does really, really cringy comedy on TikTok. It's so bad. If you were here for last TikTok Tuesday, you know that first guy that I showed who did all the weird faces and was like... Her comedy is about on par with that. So, and she does the faces too, like he does. Oh, man. It's bad. All right, we're still a few votes short. Make your voices heard. And don't forget, it's never too late to register to vote with a super chat. That's how you vote. You got to send in a bribe, and then you are officially allowed to vote as long as you vote in the way that I want you to vote. It's just basic democracy practices, okay? It's just basic U.S. election practices. It's nothing... I didn't make this up. That's just the way it is. All right. Coming in first place, she is mad about people not knowing her race. 50%. Well, let's find out, shall we?
You know what I realized being on this app? And this isn't news, but nobody knows anyone's name. If someone comes up to me on the street, they don't say, "Hey, Jess." They say, "Hey, are you that girl from TikTok?" And although that is super flattering, and I literally get butterflies in my stomach every single time that happens, I love it. It's just a little bit sad. Like, I feel like we should learn each other's names, you know? Like, these content creators here, they work so hard every single day to put a smile on your face.
Imagine making a video about how you're upset about not being more famous.
Formal introduction of who I am. Hello? My name is Jess, also known as Jess Val. My full name is Jessica Valentina Ortiz, and I'm a Scorpio. So, yeah, I'm glad that you finally get to officially meet me, and I can't wait to meet the rest of y'all. Love you.
Man, that was kind of painful to listen to. Why don't people know my name? I guess maybe you have to know that her name is plastered all over her content, but God, people come up and talk to me all the time because I'm super famous, but they don't know my name already. So this is my name. Learn it. Use it. Love it. All right, we're going to keep this format going. And I keep having problems with the polls today. Okay, there it goes. All right. Oh, come on. This woman's much better looking than Sarah Silverman. Don't make me say why, or I will be considered anti-Semitic. Okay. Is this woman angry about not being... Then we got three options. Is this woman angry about not being gay enough, actively anti-racist, or an ally? I'm sorry, it's actually not a man. Though you can be forgiven for thinking that. Especially from this freeze frame. Just think in your personal life, which one are you most angry about people not being? Are you mad when people aren't gay enough? When they're not being actively anti-racist? Or they're not being an ally? It's just, they're all bad in their own right, for sure. I mean, they're all a bummer. We all need to do better. We need to do the work. You can't relate to any of these because you know that you are gay enough, you are actively anti-racist, and you are an ally. That's good to know. You know, that's good for you. I'm glad to find out that you're a good person. Not being gay enough has always been a struggle for me, but I'm working through it. I'm working through it. All right, can we break the tie? Not being actively anti-racist and not being an ally are tied for first with 43%. Anyone? One more vote? Bueller. We had a lot of ties tonight. All right, looks like that's what it's going to be. What's with the ties today? I think I've made too big of a deal out of the ties on the TikTok Tuesday, and now people just do it intentionally to see if I'll explode over it. They do it for the headlines of Swamp melts down over receiving a tie. Swamp melts down, says he hates ties. Asian community in an uproar. Like, man, tough crowd. Only one person laughed at that. I thought that was pretty good. It's kind of like a like an edgy dad joke, you know? All right, I guess that's it. We're not waiting anymore. Well, we did get one more vote right under the wire, but it did not help the tie. So, actively anti-racist and an ally are tied. I put this on you guys. You're being indecisive. That's not my problem. This isn't TikTok Tuesday. All right, TikTok Tuesday, that's a different matter because we have to have a winner. This is just, you know, picking your guys' brains. See where the chat is at. and see if you can outsmart me. And I gotta say, tonight, I have been kicking your guys' ass. There was 2 that we've had so far that 0 people voted for the right answer. So I'm coming out on top this week. All right, let's find out.
If you invalidate lesbian or bisexual women for not having experiences, whether it be dating or hookups, and you say there's no way that they for sure can be lesbian or bisexual because they haven't had those experiences, or perhaps they've only dated men in the past.
Be more gay.
I want to ask you something. How at the same time are you sure that you were born gay or straight? Make it make sense.
It doesn't, because everything you just said was stupid. So I'm glad I could clear that up for you. So we're back to our DID friend. Our split personality friend. Yeah, she was just talking about that dumb stuff where it's like you can just identify as something. It's dumb. It's dumb. All right. Is this young man angry about police, Uber drivers, or doctors? Yeah, I think last time he said it was April and she was 20-something years old. And now it's Art, who is she/her, who is 18 years old. We could just do a whole TikTok Tuesday where we don't even do votes. We just go through and follow the journey of this guy and all of his personalities. That's his TikTok, is each personality just makes videos. Almost like it's fake. Good night, Tadpole. Good to see you. Be safe getting home, you know. Oh, come on. Drunken, don't be a bigot. You know that these personalities can just pop out at any given time. So maybe when he left the house, he was one of the dude personalities. And now this one has just come out and now has to deal with the struggle of presenting as a male when she's really a woman. Yeah, but you didn't think about that, did you? That's Yeah, I've seen TikTok videos where people go and get double mastectomies and gender affirming care because most of their alternate identities share that gender. So they complain that they don't want to get these gender affirming surgeries, but they have to because to appease the majority of the alternate personalities in their head, they have to get the surgery. No, us normies, we don't understand what what these people go through. Though actually, I would say that they have it worse than us, but not for the way that they think. I mean, it's the same way that I would think any person who is severely mentally ill has it worse off than I do. Yeah, if you think struggling to pay a mortgage and take care of your kids and, you know, providing for a family is tough, do you know how hard it is to walk into a Starbucks or a McDonald's or a Walmart with your pink dyed hair, beard, male clothing while wearing high heels and a little bit of makeup and have people not call you the right gender? That is true hell on earth. It's tough stuff, man. All right, are the votes in? 42% voting for doctors. Oh, no, we got another vote. Uber drivers and doctors are tied. And in our glorious socialist society that we're striving for, they will both be paid the same. They will be equal. So I love it. It's great. One more vote? Anybody? Anybody? I think that's it. Another tie. We keep getting ties tonight. I was gonna make another tie joke, but I don't wanna overdo it. I mean, I like Japanese food personally better than Thai, but that's just me. Nobody? Okay, I guess we're going on. One more vote? I guess that's it. I can't wait any longer. The polls are closing. In another upset, a tie yet again. Uber drivers and doctors both come in first place with 38%, which like I said before, in this socialist utopia that we're working towards, that's the way it should be. There is no difference between an Uber driver and a doctor. They should all get paid the same. And by that, I mean an Uber driver should make as much as a doctor, not slashing everyone's salary so we all live in poverty, because that would just be crazy. That's not what happens in socialism. That would just be nuts. I would never advocate for that. All right. Let's see what we got.
I am so incredibly tired of having to explain to medical professionals what DID is. That is not my job. You should know. Conservatively, 1% of people in America have this disorder.
Conservatively?
I will self-advocate until I'm blue in the face, but I am exhausted. Do better.
Exhausted. Do better. Conservatively, 1% of Americans, conservatively, 1% of Americans have DID. I'm not sure I'm buying that, but sure, why not? You know, everyone gets to What are facts? Everyone can just make up their own facts. It's fine. Look at this guy, man. He looks like a troglodyte. Is our hunter-gatherer friend here angry about Matt Walsh, Ron DeSantis, or Donald Trump? Yeah, I know. Like those people in Martha's Vineyard, they're acting like it's such a tragedy. Well, tell me what your flag is, and I'll put it in my username. That's how we helped Ukraine. I mean, that's how we've helped everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have just two more left. Two more questions left. This guy and one other person. So now is as good a time as any to remind you that What Are They Mad About Now is brought to you by viewers like you. So super chat if you can. And honestly, you should check out the merch. If you're gonna throw down some money, you might as well get something for it. Got the trucker hats. Have TikTok Get Fired is back. My personal favorite, Be Armed, Be Dangerous, Be Moral is on there as well. Are we ready? I think we can end the poll now. I mean, Ron DeSantis has run away with it. 89% of the vote. 90% of the vote now. Wow, Ron DeSantis. I think we can end it. No one's coming back from that. We just did our own trial run of the 2024 Who Should Run, and DeSantis is clearly running away with it. Oh, Justin, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. And 69. Nice. Nice.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything so stupid in my life. Woke. You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Woke. Everything woke turns to shit.
All right, let's find out.
Republican, please listen to me. What Ron DeSantis did was a felony. It's a violation of interstate travel laws. It's human trafficking. So when you say that Democrats are weaponizing the legal system and the FBI, stop breaking the law and you won't be investigated.
Just don't break the law. Wait, I thought that was racist to say. Just comply. Just do what you're told. Wasn't that being said about something? What was it? Oh, right. It was Black Lives Matter. Like black people getting shot and killed. People said, well, if they hadn't done that, then they wouldn't have been shot. But that was racist. I don't know. It's hard to keep up, man. It's you can't say it when it's a black man with a gun running from the police. But in any other instance, it's totally fine. All right, final round of the night. God, I think this woman needs you know, I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna make I was gonna make some kind of joke about how she kind of has a lot of makeup and a lot of maybe some injections. You know, I'm gonna be the bigger man here. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not a sexist. I'm not a misogynist. I'm not gonna do it. So is this woman angry about abortion rights, internalized misogyny, or sexist waiters? Oh, I'm sure she's exercised her reproductive rights a few times in her life. Man, we are going back for more Thai. You guys are really into Thai tonight. Telling you, it's not my jam. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Though, as almost every single one of these is, you can pretty much be guaranteed that she's complained about all three of these at some point. We've got a few stragglers left. Place your votes. This is the last one, last round, final round. All right, I think that's it. The polls are closing. All right, abortion rights comes away with the win, 50% of the vote. All right. Let's see how you did.
Abortion isn't a right until you don't want to be a father.
Oh, right off the bat.
Accountable unless they're talking about your daughter. See, limiting rights is easy when you're not talking about your own. But I bet you'd have a different opinion if it was your mistress on the phone.
Oh, so that's so
and
deep.
Even though you have no sympathy,
Good point.
when pregnancy means her dreams are done, you're never as enthusiastic if the father is your son. And what if they asked your sister why she didn't say no, and she said he told her to be quiet, so she did as she was told? Would you judge her for a choice that was never her own? Or give her compassion so she wouldn't feel alone? And what if it was your wife whose life was in danger?
Damn,
I bet you'd scream at the doctors to just
She's
do it
nailing
and
it.
save her. But you don't care, because not every woman is someone you love.
Ah,
We're just
is that
strangers
it?
who are scared,
Hmm.
but we're never giving up.
Wow. You know, that could be true. Or you could be a dumb bitch. I mean, that's also the that's behind door number 2. And maybe you're just maybe you're stupid. I have no idea. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been What Are They Mad About Now? Number 15. And before we go, we have a bonus video. Bonus video. This one's gonna break your heart, guys. You're gonna be mad just like me, all right? This one's gonna break your heart.
This is what I had to listen to from grade 6 to grade 8 during my recesses, along with about 4 or 5 other Indigenous students. During recesses, the game was to tease the Indigenous students by calling them slurs and doing exactly what I just did.
You made that up.
In order to get them to chase you like a game of tag. The teachers would just stand by and watch. I remember spending my recesses wondering, why did I deserve this treatment? Why were Indigenous students treated differently? And not only in the recess, we were also segregated in our classrooms.
No.
This still happens today
No,
in many
it doesn't.
schools, especially in smaller communities. Teachers, we need you to stand up for Indigenous students. And to any youth out there that are experiencing this, please reach out. We care about you. Every child matters.
Oh yeah. That totally happened. That is 100% a thing that happened. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? I mean, what? They can't even make it believable. Do I believe that maybe there was kids when she was younger, when she was a kid, who played like cowboys and Indians? Sure. Do I believe that they chased her around menacingly going, whoa, 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 and calling her racial slurs? No, I do not believe that happened. And furthermore, I do not believe that you were segregated because you were Native American. Mostly because you don't look Native American, but even if you did, pretty sure it has not happened. But what do I know? I'm a white man. Which means I am definitely the smartest person in the room. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed Watman number 15. And I was going to get into some of the Martha's Vineyard stuff because I've got some of that pulled up here, but it's been 2 hours, so I'll save that for a different stream. Maybe we can go over that on Over the Legal Limit just for fun because it is hilarious. I found what I think is probably the most glorious Twitter thread that I've ever seen, with this guy taking screen caps from these closed Facebook groups of from Martha's Vineyard. So it's all these rich, liberal people who live in Martha's Vineyard, and how they're struggling with or dealing with the humanitarian crisis that is 50 people being dropped off there. 50 people, could you imagine? That's just crazy. 50 people. Wow, that is so many people. I mean, never mind the thousands that flood all of our border cities every single day. But, 50 people in one day, I mean, that's certainly a lot, right? Hey, what's up, brother? Yep, we're ending it. It's the end of the show. I'm sorry, my friend. Don't forget, super chat if you can to support the channel. I was going to go live playing some video games after this, but it is a beautiful night here, so I think actually I'm going to get a fire going, and maybe I'll go live on the Discord so we can chat if anyone wants to do that. It's too nice out. It's just starting to get nice again. It's too nice out not to go outside. It's been absolutely miserable until now, so it's doing good now. All right, guys. I think that's it. Ready to call it a night? Well, call it a night for the stream. I hope you enjoyed Watman number 15. My name is Swamp Johnson. And thanks for joining me.